You wouldn't believe how many car owners waste over $1,200 every year on repairs that could have been prevented with simple monthly resets and checkups. And I'm about to show you exactly how to avoid becoming that statistic. In the next 18 minutes, I'll reveal free resets and monthly checkups that can save your engine, including one hidden filter that 90% of drivers have never even touched, and a computer reset that can instantly restore your lost fuel economy. Stay tuned, because number 7 could be costing you hundreds in wasted gas every single year. So, let's get started with the most powerful reset you can do right now, and it only takes 5 minutes: the ECU reset. Alright, this first reset can instantly improve your gas mileage by up to 15%, and it only takes 5 minutes. So pay attention to this one. Here's what most people don't realize. Your car's computer, the ECU, is basically learning from you every single time you drive. It's watching how hard you step on the gas, what kind of fuel you're putting in, how you treat the throttle, and over time it adapts to your habits. Now, if you've been driving aggressively or using cheap gas for months, guess what? Your car's computer has learned all those bad habits, and it's actually adjusted your engine in ways that are killing your fuel economy. But here's the good news. You can wipe that memory completely clean, just like hitting a reset button. So here's what you do. Pop your hood, find your battery, and look for the negative terminal. That's the one with the minus sign on it. Grab a wrench, loosen that bolt, and pull the cable off. Then just let it sit there for 15 minutes. That's literally it. When you reconnect it and start your car, your computer's memory is wiped. It's going to relearn everything from scratch and optimize for better fuel economy and smoother performance. Now you will lose your radio presets. Maybe your clock will reset. But honestly, that's a tiny price to pay for better gas mileage, right? The throttle body position reset. Next up, if your car shakes at red lights or hesitates when you hit the gas, this free fix might solve it without a trip to the mechanic, and it takes about 3 minutes. So here's what happens. Over time, carbon builds up inside your throttle body, and when that happens, it throws off where your car thinks the idle position should be. Your engine starts running rough, maybe shaking a little bit at stoplights. Not fun. But your car's computer can actually relearn the correct idle position. You just have to tell it to do it. Here's the process. Start your car and just let it sit there idling. Don't touch the gas pedal. Don't touch anything. Just let it idle for 3 minutes straight. Then while it's still idling, turn on your AC. Turn on your headlights. Turn on your radio. Basically, turn on anything that puts a load on the engine. And let it keep idling for 2 more minutes with all that stuff running. What you're doing is forcing the computer to recalculate where the throttle should sit at idle under different conditions. It's relearning the proper position. Do this once a month and your idle should stay smooth and steady. No more shaking at red lights. The tire pressure check. This one's simple, but so important. This 5-minute monthly check can prevent a dangerous highway blowout and save you money every single time you fill up. Here's the deal. Your tires naturally lose air over time. We're talking 1 to 2 psi every single month, even if there's no leak. And when your tires are underinflated, bad things happen. They wear out faster, they waste gas, and worst case scenario, they can blow out on you at highway speeds. Not something you want to experience. So once a month, you need to check your tire pressure. But here's the key, you have to check it when your tires are cold. That means before you've driven anywhere. If you've been driving around, the tires heat up and the pressure reading will be off. Now don't just guess what the pressure should be. A lot of people look at the number on the tire itself. That's wrong. The correct pressure is on a sticker inside your driver's door. Open your door and look at the door frame. It'll tell you exactly what your tires should be at. And do yourself a favor, get your own tire gauge. Those gauges at gas stations? They're wildly inaccurate most of the time. Spend $10 on a decent gauge and keep it in your car. Keeping proper tire pressure can extend your tire life by 10,000 miles or more. That's real money you're saving. The 5 fluid check. Here's the thing. Checking these 5 fluids once a month can alert you to a $100 problem before it becomes a $3,000 engine replacement. So this one's huge. Let's go through them real quick. First, engine oil. If your oil level is low, your engine is being starved of lubrication, and that can destroy it in minutes. We're talking catastrophic failure. check it monthly. Second, coolant. If your coolant is running low, your engine's going to overheat. And an overheated engine can blow the head gasket, which is an expensive nightmare you don't want to deal with. Third, brake fluid. If your brake fluid is low, it's telling you something. Either your brake pads are wearing out or you've got a leak somewhere. Either way, you need to know about it. Fourth, power steering fluid. If this is running low, your power steering pump is about to fail. And trust me, you don't want to be without power steering. And fifth, windshield washer fluid. Okay, this one won't destroy your engine, but you'll definitely want to see clearly when you're driving, right? Here's the key. If any of these fluids is consistently dropping month after month, you've got a leak, and you need to get that fixed now before it turns into something way more expensive. The air filter inspection. So here's something you need to know. A dirty air filter is choking your engine right now, and it's costing you up to 10% more at the gas pump. Think about it like this. Your engine needs clean air to burn fuel efficiently and make power. But when your air filter gets clogged up with dirt and debris, it's like trying to breathe through a straw. Your engine has to work harder, and that kills your fuel economy. The good news? Checking and replacing your air filter is incredibly simple. Once a month, just pop your hood and take a look at it. If it looks dirty, clogged, or covered in debris, it's time to swap it out. Most air filters cost $15 to $30 and take literally 60 seconds to replace. You don't need tools. You just pop out the old one and drop in the new one. Now here's the kicker. Dealerships charge $60 to $100 for this incredibly simple job. They're making a fortune off something you can do yourself in less time than it takes to tie your shoes. A clean air filter improves your acceleration and saves you money on every single tank of gas. So don't skip this one. The battery terminal clean. Look, that crusty white stuff on your battery terminals might not seem like a big deal, but it's slowly killing your battery. And here's how to stop it in 2 minutes. So what's happening is corrosion builds up on your battery terminals over time. And that corrosion creates electrical resistance, which prevents your battery from charging properly. Eventually, it can leave you unable to start your car. You'll be stuck in a parking lot somewhere calling for a jump. Once a month, just pop your hood and take a look at your battery terminals. If you see white, blue, or green crusty buildup, you need to clean it off. Here's how you do it. Grab a wire brush and make a paste with baking soda and water. Scrub that corrosion off the terminals until they're clean. Then rinse it with water and dry everything completely. Now here's the secret to keeping it from coming back. Coat the terminals with a thin layer of petroleum jelly or terminal protector spray. That creates a barrier that prevents corrosion from forming. This simple 2-minute habit can literally double your battery life. We're talking going from 3 years to 6 years on the same battery. That's real money saved. The cabin air filter. This is the reset that 90% of people never do. And it's destroying your AC performance while you're breathing dirty air every single day. So here's what most people don't know. Your car has a cabin air filter that cleans the air coming through your vents. And most people have never changed it. Not once. We're talking years of dust, pollen, dead bugs, and even mold just piling up in there. And here's what that does. First, it makes your AC work way harder than it needs to, which wastes fuel. Second, it fills your car with allergens and nasty stuff you're breathing in. And third, it's usually the reason your car smells musty. Now, dealerships will charge you $80 to $120 to replace this filter. But you can buy one online for $10 to $20 and swap it yourself in 5 minutes. Most cabin air filters hide behind your glove box. You open the glove box, squeeze the sides, and it drops down. The filter's right there. Pull out the old one, slide in the new one, and you're done. Check it every few months and replace it once a year or every 15,000 miles. Your AC will blow colder, your car will smell better, and your lungs will actually thank you. So that was number 7, the one I promised you at the beginning. If you've never changed your cabin air filter, drop a comment and let me know how long you've had your car. I want to see who's got the record for the longest time without changing it. And if you're getting value from this video, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next one. The lug nut torque check. Now this one sounds extreme, but mechanics forget this step all the time, and it's literally caused wheels to come off cars on the highway. Here's what happens. After any tire rotation or tire replacement, Your lug nuts can actually loosen up during the first 50 to 100 miles. It's just the way it works. The wheel settles in, things shift slightly, and those lug nuts aren't as tight as they were. And when lug nuts get loose, you start getting vibrations. You might hear clicking or clunking noises from your wheels, and in the worst case, your wheel can literally fall off while you're driving. It happens more than you think. So once a month, especially after you've had any tire work done, check that all your lug nuts are tight. You don't need a torque wrench, but if you have one, even better. Just make sure they're snug. And here's the key: tighten them in a star pattern. Don't just go around in a circle. Go across from one lug nut to the opposite one. That ensures even pressure on the wheel. If you ever hear clicking or clunking from your wheels, check your lug nuts immediately. This 3-minute check could literally save your life. The fuel system deep clean. Once a month, this special tank of gas removes deposits that regular fuel leaves behind. Deposits that are stealing your power and your money. Here's what's going on. Normal driving creates carbon deposits in your fuel injectors and intake valves. Over time, these deposits clog up your injectors and reduce how efficiently fuel sprays into your engine. And that kills your fuel economy and robs you of power. But you can fight back with one simple trick. Once a month, fill up with premium gas or add a quality fuel system cleaner to your regular gas. Now, premium gas has extra detergents in it that scrub your fuel system clean as you drive. It's literally cleaning out those carbon deposits while you're just driving normally. If you don't want to spring for premium, grab a bottle of quality fuel system cleaner from any auto parts store. Pour it in your tank before you fill up with regular gas. Same effect. Think of it like this. It's a monthly deep clean for your engine's fuel system. You're keeping everything running smooth and preventing deposits from building up to the point where they cause real problems. One tank a month. That's all it takes to keep your fuel system clean and your engine running like new. The walk-around inspection. This 2-minute walk around your car once a month can spot damage and leaks before they leave you on the side of the road. And I know this sounds basic, but you'd be shocked how many people never actually look at their car. They just get in and drive. So once a month, walk completely around your vehicle and actually pay attention. Look at the ground under your parking spot. Do you see any fluid leaks or stains, oil, coolant, transmission fluid? If you do, you need to figure out where it's coming from. Look at your tires. Not just the pressure, but the actual condition. Are there any bulges, cuts, uneven wear patterns? Any of those things can lead to a blowout. Check your body panels. Look for rust spots, paint chips, or any damage that needs attention before it gets worse. And make sure all your lights are working. Brake lights, turn signals, headlights. You'd be surprised how often people drive around with a brake light out and don't even know it. The thing is, small problems you catch early are cheap to fix. But if you ignore them, they turn into expensive disasters that leave you stranded somewhere you don't want to be. 2 minutes a month. That's all this takes. Now, be honest with me. How many of you actually walk around your car and look at it? Because I'll be real with you. I'm one of those people who just gets in and drives most of the time. So drop a comment and let me know. Are you actually doing this monthly? Or are you like me and just hoping everything's fine? No judgment here, I just want to see who's actually on top of this. The belt and hose check. These rubber parts under your hood are ticking time bombs. And here's how to know when they're about to fail. Let's start with your serpentine belt. This one belt runs your alternator, your power steering, your AC, and your water pump. Basically, if this belt breaks, all of those systems die instantly. You lose power steering, your battery stops charging, your AC quits, and your engine can overheat. You're stuck. So once a month, pop your hood and take a look at that belt. Look for cracks, fraying, or shiny glazed spots. If you see any of that, the belt's on its way out. Now let's talk about hoses. Your hoses carry coolant and other fluids throughout your engine. And when a hose bursts, your engine overheats fast. We're talking minutes before serious damage happens. Here's how you check them. Squeeze your hoses. They should feel firm but flexible. If they feel soft and squishy or hard and brittle like a cracker, they're done. Replace them. Also, look for any bulges, cracks, or leaks around the connections. The key here is to replace these parts before they fail, not after they leave you stranded on the highway. Catching them early is cheap and easy. Waiting until they break is expensive and inconvenient. The Oil Life Monitor Verify. Your oil life monitor might be telling you everything is fine while your engine is actually being destroyed. Here's how to know for sure. So, modern cars have this oil life monitoring system. It calculates how much life is left in your oil based on mileage, driving conditions, temperature, all that stuff, and most people just trust it completely. But here's the problem. That system is just a computer estimate. It's not actually testing your oil. It's making an educated guess based on algorithms. And if you do a lot of short trips, or you're towing heavy loads, or you're driving in extreme heat, your oil breaks down way faster than that computer thinks it does. So once a month, don't just look at what the monitor says. Actually check your oil yourself. Pull the dipstick, look at the level, and look at the color. If your oil is dark black or smells burnt, it needs to be changed. Period. I don't care what the computer says, your oil is done. The Oil Life Monitor is a helpful tool, but it's not perfect. Don't blindly trust it. Verify with your own eyes every single month, because replacing oil is cheap. Replacing an engine because you ran it on dead oil? That's $15,000 you don't want to spend. The Driving Style Reset. Now, the way you drive matters more than any of these resets, and this monthly reminder can save you thousands. Here's the truth. Aggressive driving destroys your car faster than anything else on this list. Hard acceleration puts massive stress on your engine and transmission. Slamming on your brakes wears out pads and rotors way too fast. And jackrabbit starts at every green light? You're just burning through gas and wearing out parts for no reason. So once a month, commit to driving smoothly. Gentle acceleration and braking can literally extend the life of every single part of your car. When you accelerate smoothly, your transmission shifts better, your engine doesn't work as hard, and you save a ton of gas. When you brake gently and plan ahead, your brake pads last twice as long. And while you're at it, avoid potholes and rough roads when you can. Your suspension takes a beating every time you slam into a pothole at full speed. Slow down for rough patches, and your shocks, struts, and alignment will last way longer. Look, you can do every reset on this list perfectly, but if you drive like you're in a race every day, you're still going to destroy your car. Treat your car well, and it will last twice as long. It's that simple. And there you have it. 13 free monthly resets and checkups that can save you over $1,200 a year in repairs. The entire routine takes less than 30 minutes once a month. That's it. If this video helped you out, go ahead and smash that like button. And subscribe for more money-saving car tips just like this. Drop a comment down below and tell me which reset you're trying first. I want to hear from you. And if you want more ways to make your car last forever without breaking the bank, check out the video I've got linked for you next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.